Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another Rebelscum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the new vintage collection number 279, the Tusken Warrior from the Book of Boba Fett. So here she is in the packaging on that awesome VC card back. One of the coolest Tusken Raiders ever, one of the coolest characters in the Book of Boba Fett, and a really, really skilled fighter. I know I've talked about this a few times, and I loved how the Book of Boba Fett gave us this really cool look into the lives and the culture of the Tusken Raiders, a little bit more so than we've had previously on screen in Star Wars canon. There's been a lot of cool delving into Tusken Raider culture in Expanded Universe, especially in Legends, but not so much on screen. So that was one of the really cool standout parts about the Book of Boba Fett, was just seeing Boba Fett become immersed in this new culture and rising above his new situation and becoming one of their most prominent members very quickly. It was really cool. Anyway, here she is in the packaging. Anyway, we already showed off the front of the card back. There is the back of the card back for you. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And there she is right out of the packaging. She looks really great. It's gotta be incredibly hot, however, being in solid black, thick robes living in the desert. I mean, I would just imagine, me personally, that's gotta be just so incredibly sweltering hot underneath this, because you live on a desert planet and that's what you're wearing practically every day. That's not for me. Tuskens are definitely tougher than I am, especially her. Anyway, she looks really cool. A lot of good detail there on the head sculpt. I love how the horns on her head poke out from underneath the headdress part that sits over her regular classic Tusken Raider cowl. It's not removable, but you can pull it up a little bit because it is a soft rubbery plastic, and you do have the regular Tusken Raider head molded on underneath. You even have the wrappings and stuff textured on there, which is pretty cool. It'd be really neat if it was removable, but we never see it taken off in the show, so I'm just going to assume it is part of the overall helmet because they made it that way. Head is on a ball joint, fully articulated shoulders technically, but the shawl part of her outfit does inhibit her articulation going forward and back a little bit on the arms, but she does technically have fully articulated shoulders despite that. Single jointed elbows, wrist joints, upper waist, hips, cloth goods on the lower part of her robes, which is really nice, upper thigh, single jointed knees, ankle joints, and that's pretty much it for articulation. She does come with her own unique gaffy stick with the wider tip there on the bottom. She can, of course, wield her gaffy stick. And now she's ready to fight off anyone who would threaten her tribe. And she's ready to instruct new Tusken Raider warriors to defend their tribe and help reclaim their sacred water for their people. Overall, a pretty awesome figure. I do like the little red. I like the cords and the beads right here on this middle sash part right in front. And I can't wait to see this figure in Black Series 6-inch scale. Like I said, overall, a pretty cool figure. I kind of wish she came with one of those little black melons that they had, or maybe a cycler rifle or just something else, just because she does feel kind of plain as a release by only coming with her gaffy stick. Now, we only really see her use the gaffy stick primarily, but it just would have been nice if she came with a couple extra Tusken Raider themed accessories at the very least. I'm not saying this is a bad release. This is actually a very good release. The detail, the articulation on this figure is top notch, exactly what we come to expect from the TVC line. And yeah, I can't wait to display this figure in front of an army of Tusken Raiders, because that's just going to look really, really cool. Stay tuned for more vintage collection reviews. Stay tuned for more reviews for characters from the Book of Boba Fett. Hopefully we have some more characters from the Book of Boba Fett coming soon, because there were a lot of awesome characters from Book of Boba Fett that we still don't have figures for. What's a character from Book of Boba Fett you really want a figure for in the TVC, or even a vehicle? Let me know down below in the comments. Like and subscribe, follow us on social media, stay tuned for other reviews outside of TVC, because we review all kinds of awesome Star Wars toys and collectibles here on Rebelscum.com. If you like non-Star Wars content, however, well, go check out our sister site, CoolToyReview.com, for all kinds of awesome non-Star Wars toy news and reviews and more, and like and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to Bay12 on social media and YouTube for other non-Star Wars toy reviews and more. And if you're looking for cool toys and merch, come check out Order 66 Toys in the shops at Willow Bend Mall in Plano, Texas. And in case you're not local to that, well, they go live every single Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and ship all around the world. And if you're having a hard time keeping track of your collectibles, check out our new website that we recently launched, collectorsoracle.com, and start managing your collection like a pro. Not only can you browse the website absolutely free and take full advantage of our archive, which is constantly being updated, you can also sign up for a free account and start cataloging figures on our archive as part of your collection, which is a pretty cool feature, and again, absolutely free. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you. You Rebel Scum.